Hey project managers working in Jira, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to explore how to manage absences in BigPicture, a powerful tool for project management. We'll also delve into the new auto scheduling feature related to absences so that you can use it effectively without disrupting your schedules. Additionally, we'll cover some best practices related to absence management and show you how BigPicture can assist in planning and tracking of absences as well as facilitating related communication. By the end of this video, you will have all the knowledge you need to manage your team's availability seamlessly, so let's get started. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss on any of our latest content. Now back to absence management in BigPicture. There are actually two ways in which you can submit an absence. The first one requires a resource administrator security role, and to do that, go to the App Settings Resources page. And on this page you will be able to view the list of your resources. When you click on the clickable name, you will be redirected to the detailed page informing you about the assigned holiday plans, workload plans, the team assignments, as well as the list of skills and a section for absences. So as you can see, I've already added an absence. If you want to add an absence for one of your team members, you can simply select the type of absences and you will be required to actually set the start date and end date. You can also enable the half-day absence, in which case the base capacity will be reduced by 50%. So I do have an absence starting on the 1st of August. Let's see how it is presented on the Gantt chart. Now, as you can see on the Gantt chart, the non-working days are shaded out gray. However, I don't really see my absence yet, and that's because I have not selected the users for which I submitted the absence. When I select myself, you will see that the 2 days, the 1st and the 2nd of August, are now shaded out gray, and BigPicture will actually prevent me from scheduling on a non-working day. So as you can see, I shortened the predecessor slightly and still nothing really happens. Now, since there was a working day ahead of the non-working days and the weekend, now BigPicture rescheduled the task automatically for me. So let's go back to the previous position of the task so that my tasks starts and ends between the markers that I've set here. The duration of the task will remain unchanged, right? So we had the 5 days duration, and as you can see, it's back to where it was, 5 working days. Now the second option for submitting absences allows users to actually submit them by themselves, and when this option is enabled, as a user I can click on my settings here, go to absences screen and also submit an absence. So let's do it and submit a sick leave starting from the following week, which would be the 5th until the 9th of August. Now in the meantime, I reassigned the tasks so they are not assigned to a user that will be actually absent. Now if we try to assign it to a person that is on the absence leave, you will see that the items right here will be rescheduled accordingly. Now this basically means that all the linked issues, since we are using auto scheduling mode and they are not resolved or they are not completed, they are not in the done status, they will be automatically pushed so that they start on the first working day. And if we look at the change history, you will see that this reassignee action actually triggered an update of all these linked issues, including the parent. Also, when I submit another absence, let's go now with the week from the 90th, 22nd. Let's add an absence and let's go back to the Gantt chart. As you can see, again, this task was pushed accordingly and again triggered an update of all these linked issues. So as you can see, it is very important to be aware of the risks associated with the use of the auto scheduling, especially that the same action in the previous version of BigPicture would result in a different outcome, meaning that the task scheduled on the absence days would not be automatically rescheduled. So make sure to include it in your training before you decide to update your production to the latest version. I was using version 8.40. Now there are plenty of other features that at first might make you think that make your life way easier, but there are plenty of other risks related to the use of the BigPicture tool. And if you want to avoid these pitfalls, reach out to us and we'll make sure you will avoid the common pitfalls that might result from using the tool. Also, I wanted to show you one more thing here. As I mentioned in the beginning, that we'll talk a little about the best practices. If you go to the resources module, you can actually disable everything you see on this screen, including the workload, capacities, values on heat map, and even tasks, and you will see that for the whole pool of resources, the calendar actually shows who is available, what are the non-working days. So I see here that I have the sick leave here, I have some other holidays that I've added. If we go to the resource management, which shows the whole pool of my resources, here I will see a little bit more. So again, let me disable this, and this is a great way to communicate to your team who is available and when. Other than that, make sure to plan for absences and, for example, create a backup plan, identify key roles to ensure there are backup team members who can step in if someone is absent, train team members on multiple tasks to ensure flexibility, and establish clear policies for planned and unplanned absences. As for communication, encourage team members to inform you as early as possible about the planned absences. Keep the team informed about who is available and who's absent, and for that you can use the already mentioned resources module with all the view options disabled. And of course, ensure that all work is properly documented so others can pick up tasks easily. So if you are looking to gain a clear overview of your resources, identify shortages, and manage your global teams effectively, make sure to watch other videos available on our channel. That's it for today, and I'll see you next time.